Building a house was pretty much the same for centuries. But now there's a hot new material that's totally changing the game. Shipping containers. They're cheap, abundant, and almost indestructible. And they're revolutionizing the way homes are being designed and built.
Oh my God, this is part of my house.
Shipping container building is a movement that's taking the construction world by storm.
Dude, we got it!
With a little creativity and vision, you can create some truly stunning homes.
Oh my gosh, I like this a lot.
In Texas, executive and dog lover Keith Lassen has bought some land 20 miles northwest of Austin with the hopes of transforming it into a luxury weekend retreat.
I do a lot of traveling, and so on the weekends, I'm looking for a place to relax. I saw a container house in a magazine once, and I thought it would be a really neat idea to build one day. I like the idea that it's using something that was used before, but I also like that it's a very solid structure.
To help realize his dream, he reached out to container home designer Katie Nichols.
So, Katie, here it is, 31 acres.
31 acres.
Shipping containers are incredibly strong. You know, all of the resources have been used to create these, so why not turn them into something really beautiful and sturdy and resilient and sustainable?
I was thinking about this for the build site. It got a bit of a view here. It slopes down. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really great. I mean, this is just amazing, and I love this topography. We can really work with it.
So, you know, I'm looking for just kind of an open concept.
Okay.
So from the outside, I want it to look like a container, but when you get in, I want it to look like, yeah, you're in a 5-star hotel. I definitely want to go high end. I want home automation, kind of all the latest gadgets. I travel a bit for work, so I'd like to monitor the house while I'm away.
Okay, so you want it to be cozy, but you really want it to be very modern, very clean,
Yes.
very serene.
Yep.
With a budget of $600,000, Keith's design will feature 2 luxury units, a master unit constructed out of 2 40-foot containers, and a second 1-container guest unit that will also provide an area for Keith's dogs.
I've done quite a bit of dog rescue in the past, and so I'm looking forward to resuming that once I have a place and land where I can foster some dogs.
Built-in pop-outs, a popular container construction technique, will provide a few extra square feet of space. Both units will feature a single bedroom, living area, and outdoor showers. The master unit will also have a large kitchen and roof deck.
I'm looking forward to having a place that feels like you're sitting in a loft somewhere and you are able to take in these tremendous views.
While Keith is looking forward to a weekend retreat, in Detroit, Michigan, Chris and Casey Crone have their sights set on a full-time home made of shipping containers.
Casey and I have been married for a couple years now, and we've been moving between rental place after rental place, and we're really looking for something that we can build and really call our own.
Did you have a chance to look at the pictures I sent you of the container house?
Yeah, I really like the way that those look.
For us, the reason we want to build a container home is how quickly the build can happen. The way that I think it looks on the inside is really cool, but mostly being environmentally friendly, and also the affordability.
And you know I'm gonna need a brew room.
Yeah.
Casey, do you want a beer? It's been a dream of mine for a few years now to have a dedicated space for brewing and be able to move all of my equipment out of the storage room.
Cheers. Other than that, you know, I think I'm on board for whatever you're thinking.
Okay. Just make it something that's unique, something that I think we're both gonna enjoy.
Okay.
We think we can probably keep the budget between 160 and 200,000.
Let's go.
do it.
To realize their container home dreams, Chris and Casey have an appointment in Detroit with builder Leslie Horn.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
The city of Detroit has been pretty cool about embracing cargo architecture. It looks cool and urban and really building faster, stronger, and way more energy efficient than traditional stick-built housing. Our team has come together and we have a little option for you. So just hear it out. We have, about a year ago, purchased a lot of land. We'd really like for you to consider moving to Corktown. We're building some homes. And here's the deal. We'd like to really give you the first option on the coolest one.
So Leslie just gave us a really interesting offer. They're building some homes here in Detroit, and she's offered to give us access to one of those homes.
I think this could be a really good option for you.
I think we're gonna have to go check out the land and then go from there.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's check it out.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is it. This is the lot. Pretty exciting. It's here in the middle of Corktown.
The property is in Corktown in Detroit. It's actually an area that Chris and I have had a chance to explore, and we love it here. And there's really cool restaurants and bars, and so we're really excited to build here.
The plan starts with stacking 6 40-foot containers into 3 levels. Additional 20-footers will be added on to create outdoor container porches. A separate entrance will give the Crones private access to the top floor of this 3-unit complex.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, this is great. I mean, it's right in the middle of everything. I mean, downtown's right there, and then you've got all the cool Corktown stuff right here. It's a really cool location.
The location is amazing.
It'd be really cool to live here. Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
In the next 8 hours, we're going to have a 2,800 square foot house, 3 stories, about 60% done. We're hoping by the end of today, in the next 8 hours, we're going to have a 2,800 square foot house, 3 stories, about 60% done, ready for all of our rough trades to go in and get working.
My favorite part of construction with these shipping container homes is the first day of on-site assembly. It's so thrilling. You have a huge work crew. There's a lot of pressure to do everything well. All of the warehouse fabrication culminates in this one day.
I'm really excited about this location. Corktown's an awesome neighborhood, and I'm really excited to have access to all this cool stuff right in our own backyard.
With the 3 containers of the first floor in position, bolted, and welded to the foundation, the crane can get started stacking the second floor.
The sequence of assembly is really important. It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're done. It really has to happen a certain way. And that involves a lot of communication with the crane operator and the on-ground crew, as well as the on-site welders.
You good to go down? Hold it.
I think we're excited just to know that things have kind of all come together. It's pretty amazing to think that the entire structure of the house could be up in just a matter of hours.
The Crones will be getting 1,000 square feet of penthouse space, which includes a loft-style open floor plan, along with a bedroom, stylish bathroom, and balcony. Only 4.5 hours later, the 3rd floor drops into place, followed by the final 2 remaining balcony sections.
8 hours, 1 day build out. It's pretty much exactly what the goal was. That's a huge accomplishment.
Back in Austin at Keithsville, the doors and windows have been pre-cut at Katie's nearby facility.
It's day 1. The containers are arriving now. We have a crane on site, and we're about to get rolling, so I'm really excited. Up till now, I've only seen pictures on paper, and so it's going to be nice to see the real deal.
We set the first container on the first try. That never happened. A 45-foot long by 8-foot building that you're setting on 6 by 6 weld plates. But the second container, you really have to work for, because you've got to not only make sure that it's level and perfectly in place, but you've got to make sure that you're matched up with the first container. So that's the one that's a little bit tricky.
The containers are all set now. It was a bit nerve-wracking seeing them twist in the air as they just gently slid them into place. It's all done. It took a lot less time to put these containers in place than I thought.
With the containers in place, the framing can begin. But for local contractor Wayne, working with shipping containers presents a unique challenge.
This end of this container is slightly higher than the other areas of the container. There's slight variances in one style of container versus another. They're constantly lifted on and off of ships, and so they can twist and just get a little bit distorted.
I'm a bit nervous because while it's starting to take shape, it's just not quite there yet.
Keith's builder Wayne is dealing with the unique challenges of working with shipping containers.
This end of this container is slightly higher than the other areas of the container. There's slight variances in one style of container versus another. What we'll end up having to do is start here with a self-leveler to bring all this area here to the same level as this here. What we're doing here is we're adding 1.5 inches worth of subfloor in 2 layers, and we're screwing it and gluing it down so that everything is nice and secure. You don't get any squeaks, and just makes really solid subfloor, and it gets us to the right height.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, appreciate it.
With containers having flat roofs, we're building pitch roofs so the rain goes off. We also went with an industrial look to the roof, so it's going to have feature, function, and it's going to look nice at the same time.
All right, what we're going to do is pull these 2x6s up and lay our top plate, and then that'll give us something to set our roof joists on. We've got a simple shed roof design. It's going to look great.
Keith's roof is also going to feature a covered deck that takes advantage of the view.
The reason why I wanted a deck is the views from above are even better than below. You're just one layer above the trees and you have a 180-degree view. It's just going to be beautiful. It'll be a great place, especially in the evenings, to open a bottle of wine and watch the sunset.
We've got to anchor it well enough that it's not going anywhere. This area is known to be real gusty. The wind can come over the hills and really grab a roof structure. It can peel a roof right off, so we really have to make this roof solid.
While Keith's build gathers pace, in Detroit, Chris and Casey's container home is framed out and moving fast.
It's a window. The windows are in. We thought it was going to be a 45-day process, but now it's looking more like about a 60 to 65-day period, and so still outperforms any other construction of stick built or any other type of steel construction work.
In just a few days, the drywall is installed. And a week later, with the house nearing completion, the Cruns drop by to meet with their interior designer, Kate.
I'm really, really excited about the walkthrough with the Cruns. I really think that we're on the same page as far as design goes. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah. The container has come a really long way since it was just bare metal on the inside. I mean, it's amazing to see the transformation.
I really like the open floor plan and sort of the way that everything flows, like one room flows into the next.
One of the things that's really important to Chris and I is that the interior of the home is sort of has like a clean feel to it. And so we're not a big fan of really bright colors. We really like things to be kind of clean and simple.
So what I need to know from you guys is, what do you not want to see in this place?
There were a couple of light fixtures I saw I wasn't a big fan of.
Okay, that can change. This is going to be your place.
It was exciting. It's a little bit bare bones right now, but I can't wait to see what it turns into.
I'm really just excited to see the final product, honestly.
Yeah.
Back in Texas at Keith's build, the framing is complete, the units are insulated, and the roofs are being covered and sealed. But there's still structural work ahead.
I designed an indoor-outdoor bathroom. You can go out the door and enter the outside area, which has a tub, another shower, and just a great seating area.
This is where we're going to pour the concrete tub.
Nice.
So you can just imagine this is going to be this nice little secluded area, and then the concrete tub is going to go right in here.
I like that. So what do you think about the pop-outs?
One of the cool things that we do in building containers is we create additional space outside of the dimension of a normal container using pop-outs. We fabricate essentially steel boxes using the corrugation from containers that we've removed elsewhere, and we actually create additional space. Without those, the main cabin wouldn't accommodate 2 sleeping areas. I love the flow-through on the windows on your master. Are you excited about just laying in there with a beautiful breeze?
I think
it's
this
gonna
would
be
great.
So the guest container looks great. I love this effect that the topography has where it feels like it's just protruding out there. Like, look at me over
like
this,
that, yeah.
this nice view. So it's great. And I see we have the doggy door.
Yep, the doggy door's
The
in.
infamous
So the doggy door's
door.
in.
Do your dogs know how spoiled they are?
I think they're getting the idea.
I gotta tell you, these are some lucky dogs. Keith is really pampering them. This room that he's created for them is air conditioned. It's nicer than a lot of people's homes, and it's for these rescued pooches. It's really exciting. Your guests and your dogs have their own private air conditioned space.
Yes.
Well, they're doing the deck installation or the retaining wall for the deck, and to make sure that this deck is going to last forever, we're going to be doing poured concrete, and we're going to use rebar in there to reinforce it. So this thing is going to last for many years to come.
We're jumping in here, getting ready to do our tape and float mud bed, cover up all our holes, seams, make these walls perfectly flat. One thing that he did not want in this house was any sort of wall texture. So this thing's got to be perfect.
While the containers of building the structure itself is very cost effective, I'm gonna take those savings and put it back into the building and the interior and the nice elements to have.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is awesome.
Wow. I would have never thought this was a shipping container.
It's remarkable.
In Detroit, the Crones are about to get their first look at their new place as interior designer Kate and her team make the final push on finishes. Finally, the Crones container house is ready for move-in. Casey and Chris will get to see how it stacks up to their expectations.
It says beer. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Just immediately, I love the colors.
Yeah.
The wide open floor plan gives the main space the open loft feel that the Crones were looking for. Exposed ductwork and steel ceilings reveal the building's industrial bones.
Well, this light fixture is awesome.
That is awesome.
That light fixture. I really like the living area with the open floor plan. You've got this connection to the kitchen, which means we can have friends hanging out while we're cooking or vice versa.
Chris gets his wish with the brew area, where he can devise his next draft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is my area. My brew room is awesome. It's a functional space. We can use it to eat, we can use it to entertain, but it's still very much got, all of my beer stuff up on the wall, so it's really cool. Oh, I love this door.
The classic noir tiles and reclaimed vintage mirror give the full bathroom some throwback appeal.
Oh, this is awesome.
Wow, yeah.
I was blown away when we first walked into the bedroom. I really liked all of the windows. It makes it really feel like a lot bigger than it is.
And finally, the large balcony features outdoor seating and views of the classic Detroit skyline.
Oh, that's awesome. Check out this view, too.
For $150,000, the Crones are under budget and loving their container home.
I'm really excited to brew my first batch of beer here in the new place.
Oh, you brought beer?
I brought some beer.
So we can celebrate?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I was most surprised by how well the whole space came together.
It really does feel like something we can make a home without, feeling cramped and feeling short on space.
So first night in our new home, so here's to new beginnings.
Hey,
cheers.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Back in Texas, Keith Lassend's luxury weekend retreat is heading toward the finish line.
I had a fascination with container homes for quite some time now, and I've just had this image of one that I would build one day, and it's really fantastic to see this coming to life. I'm really excited about having the home automation.
Ready in the bedroom. Press to test.
There it is, it's connecting to your phone.
Yep, there it is. I travel a lot for work, so with smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, as well as the security cameras that can monitor my home while away.
And you're all set?
Yeah, that's easy.
Well, we're so close. Really, all we have left to do is just go through and do a nice clean and just look for those little things that make the big difference.
Finally, Keith's luxury container retreat is completed.
What I love about how the deck ended up is how it extends the living area of the cabin.
I love this. This area is where I'm going to spend quite a bit of time. It doubles the living area. It's just great space to hang out with. Couldn't be more pleased.
Outside, The wood and concrete has given Keith the perfect blend of industrial chic and luxury feel that he was looking for.
I am super excited to see what you think.
Inside the master unit, the main living room features loft-style hardwood floors, luxury furniture, and a bed set into the pop-out space. The second bedroom is equally high-end and features floor-to-ceiling windows.
Well, this is an important part of any house.
Yeah, this is just such a great space.
The bathroom features custom ceramic tile, a utility area, and opens out onto one of Keith's most important features.
Oh, wow, this is incredible.
I don't think this could have turned out any better.
I just like the openness of it, the fresh air, the fact that I can take a shower here, relax in a tub, or just sit and read the paper.
All right, look at this.
That's incredible. That's the view that I was going for. It's the places like the upper deck that really bring it to life. This is where I plan to spend quite a bit of time and open a bottle of wine and take in the view.
The second unit features a custom bathroom and a luxury bedroom with kitchenette.
Guests are going to really enjoy it here.
It's really spacious.
Yeah.
I love it.
On the other side of the unit is an area for Keith's dogs.
I'm going to also have a camera in the dog rescue area. That way I can keep an eye on the dogs. Gracie, Foster.
The whole build came in within Keith's $600,000 budget and checked every box on his wish list. And his friends agree.
Wow. I think Keith's container home is awesome.
It's remarkable.
I love that it's spacious, and the deck, the view up top is just amazing.
I just cannot believe how great this all turned out. It's beautiful. I would have never thought this was a shipping container. When you look at all of the finishes and everything, it just looks like you're in an amazing custom home.
It's amazing. I think we totally nailed the concept. It's everything that I hoped it would be and more. It's beautiful, it's functional, it's just a great place to hang out, and we're gonna have a lot of fun here for many years to come.